Hi, you already know who it is. It's no, all right, yeah, you already know who it is. It's Denim. Thank you for clicking on my video. You know what I'm talking about. So today I'm gonna be talking about some new music projects that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna be touching on Drake's album just real quick. Madadon's EP or album. I can't really remember. It was a lot of songs, so I feel like it's an album, and then Offset's album. Almost forgot, but last but not least, you know what I'm saying? So Drake released his album, and y'all, let me say this. Let me preface this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a huge Drake fan. In fact, I wouldn't even say I'm a Drake fan, you know what I'm saying? But there were some standout songs, and I'm really just going to talk about the standout songs real quick. Because the ones I liked the most were the ones with features. You know what I mean? So let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. Let me make sure it don't play. Calling for You was probably like my favorite song, and it really was for 21 Savage. I don't even listen to 21 Savage. Like I don't listen to 21 Savage, but every time he's on a Drake song, usually I take a listen to Drake's music, and every time he's on a song, I listen to it. Even for that album he put out, the one with 21 Savage, I have a lot of songs from that album simply because of 21. 21. Another one of the songs I liked was First Person Shooter. I really like J. Cole's verse. Like, I really, really, really liked his verse. What I didn't like is that the song basically ended and then another song started playing and it was Drake, but it was the same song. But I'm like, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, these are two different songs. Like, I didn't understand. I don't know. Maybe it was just something I was missing. I just felt like it was two different songs, and I didn't know why. I didn't know why they had to be one song. Like, I understand the two songs of one like thing, but I just didn't understand why it had to be one song. Like, the song is, I don't know. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it at all. Another song. Oh, am I thinking of somebody else's album? Child, I'm thinking of somebody else's album. I think it was just them two. To be honest, I feel like. So I'll say this. I feel like Drake. I really want Drake to start producing for R&B singers. Um, I'm over the music. I felt like these last three albums, if not more, I think they have a lot of potential. I think something about Drake needs to be enhanced. I think the product that he puts out isn't finished. Um, so for this album, I felt like it wasn't finished. I felt like the featured artist did better, kept my attention more. Even for it was Her Loss that was with 21 Savage. I like 21 Savage on the songs usually more than Drake. Um, yeah, I feel like he's a great writer though. I just think that he can use his talents elsewhere. What was the album he dropped that was like dance? Where did that go? What happened to that? That wasn't Her Loss. That wasn't For All the Dogs. So what album was that? Was that Honestly Nevermind? Maybe it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Honestly Nevermind. So even there, I liked a lot of songs from Honestly Nevermind, but not enough to like go back to. It was like, oh, okay, like that was real good. Like, What's next? Like, who you handing this off to? I don't know. That's just what I got from it. I felt like he could have rapped more on the album. I felt like a better singer could have been on it to add more vocals, more harmonies, like something. Like it was just kind of like it needed more. And I feel that way about Drake's music these days a lot. And again, I wasn't a big fan of Drake. Never was. Likely never will be. But I do think he's talented, and I think he can use that talent other places. The next one I wanted to talk about was Maya the Dawn. And let me say, I'm not a huge fan of Maya the Dawn. I like her. I listen to her stuff when it come out. Um, and I really kind of listen to her more so because of Destiny. Shout out Destiny, how you doing? But basically I listen for that reason, simply just cause you know what I'm saying. Um what was the first song she released that blew her up? Telfie. She released Telfie. I didn't like that song. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that song. But I didn't think the rap was bad. Like, I was like, sorry. Like I'll see, you know what I'm saying? So this little last album, oh, it is the album. So her latest album, or her only album, I'm not really sure. I think it's her only album. It's called Hot Commodity. And to be honest, hearing some of her verses, like in like guest verses, like I liked her, and then I was like, I feel like she's kind of doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I felt like her cadence was the same, and I felt like her flow was kind of repeating a lot. And yeah, but then I heard the album, so I still gave it a listen. And I think she gave different genres. I think she gave different flows. I will say, in my opinion, I don't think she's like a bar heavy rapper. I think she's very much more so like that R&B mixed, like storyteller, love, something like to me that's what I like most about her style. I would say my favorites from the album. I listened to Hella Scary. I don't hate Into Myself or Expensive. I don't love them either. But I do like them. They're nice, they're okay. I do like Love You Better. I think. I think I like that song. In Your Hands, I think Ty Dolla Sign did really well with that song. Um, I liked his vocals. I think Maya, kind of slid on that. And I kind of think that's kind of like her lane in my head. I'm just kind of like, I would like if she stood more on that R&B side. That like, how back in the day used to be like a male usually R&B singer. No, no, no. It used to be a female R&B singer and a male rapper. I feel like if she kind of flipped that, stuck with that, I feel like she could kind of, make her own little niche. But that's not like, I'm saying too outside the box, or too like, too specific. So I like that. I like what she did with Body. I thought that was cute. Call Me If You Down. That was like a pop song. I like that. I was like, okay, that's cute too. And she's providing, something a little different, something that's not just, one sound, know what I mean? And she wasn't doing that the whole album. Like it wasn't like songs 1 through 8 was one thing and then here comes a different thing. Like I felt like, it still kind of fit with the album, but it was something a little different, showing off, her range, which is good. We always love an artist with range, not just a rapper, but an artist with range. And then I really liked Hello My Name Is. I really like that song. Looking at the plays and the streams, I think it's the least streamed song. And that kind of confuses me. That really confuses me. But I really like that song. I really like My Hello My Name Is. And I felt like she was like really talking about herself, talking about her life in that song. But hey, I guess that's not popular. I guess people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear come up. People want to hear I'm rich. I got your man. Poom poom tastes better than yours. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm clap. Woo! I'm clapping for Maya Don. Like I thought this was a pretty solid. I thought this was a pretty solid project. Um, I think her fans will like it. She calls it the mixtape, so maybe it's a mixtape. It don't come across as a mixtape though. I'm gonna be for real. Says album on Spotify. Says mixtape on the album cover. Either way, I think it was. I think it was good. I think it was a good attempt. And I'm still gonna see. Whenever she puts them out, I'm still gonna look. You know what I'm saying? And what else I want to talk about? I want to talk about Offset's album. Hoo-wee. Um, I feel like I'm saying this every time, but I'm not a huge fan of Offset. And I mean, I'm not a fan of Offset. I'm not a fan of Offset at all. I'm not even a fan of Migos at all. But I did listen to the album. I did give it a glance. You know what I mean? I listened to all the songs as much as I could. I'm gonna be for real. Um, but what songs did I like? Let me see, because I did. There were some songs I liked. So I liked "I'm On." I thought it was too long. I'm gonna be for real. I thought it was too long, but I did like the song. And then my favorite song on the album is probably "Big Dog." I don't know if I'm gonna revisit it, but I like the hook. To me, though, it kind of gave 21 Savage, and maybe that's why I like the song. I don't know. In my head, I just heard Big Dog doing it. I don't know. I just heard 21 Savage. That's just what I heard. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna revisit it like that. But I did like the song. Um, I listened to the whole album, but I did listen to Princess Cut with Chloe, and I think Chloe killed it. I would have liked a little bit more back and forth with them two on it. I don't know. I think the song just called for it, but I did like that song as well. I liked Dope Boy. I forgot about that. I liked Dope Boy until I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Young Nutty. I'm gonna call him Young Nutty because I know that's not how it's pronounced. But I liked Dope Boy until Young Nutty came on that track and doing whatever he was doing. I said, "What is this?" So if I revisit that song, I'm skipping Young Nutty's part. I can tell you that right now. And and then I listening to Fine as Can Be. I listened really for Lotto's part, and I would say she not actually. I don't want to say that, but she had a good verse. I liked it. Um, yeah, no complaints over here from her verse at all. I think she did really well. Um, yeah, good luck to her. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, thank you for listening to, my very quick, I didn't want to take too long, very quick opinion of those three projects that dropped. Before I leave, I do want to say check out our shop, me and my brother's shop, Sebastian Minaj, you know him if you've been here. Check out our shop on Etsy, S3S Stagio. It's linked below. Name should be somewhere over here, you know what I mean? And make sure to follow, like, comment, subscribe. Say what songs you liked on these albums if you like them. What else I should react to, things like that. And yeah, and I'll see you later. Peace.